Hey guys, welcome back. This is the old model dude, and today I wanted to go over 3D resin parts. I just got these in from eBay. These are going to be for my M8 Greyhound. I have a guy sitting, one guy driving, and as you can see, they come in a variety of different parts. Nice thing is got 4 different faces that I can use for 2 bodies, and then there's the 4th one, so they can be happy or they can be serious. But first thing I need to do, check everything and make sure it's all clean. And as you can see here, there's stuff that needs to be snipped off. It's pretty simple. I just, take my screw cutters, just start snipping away at it. You just want to make sure you cut it clean. See that? And actually I'll go to my Tamiya ones because they're a little stronger. And then just work the angles. And if you do break up a little piece, don't worry, you're going to putty that up. See, here's something I didn't want to do is I broke off the stump that goes to the arm. So that might be a problem, or it may not be, depending on which guy you went to. I believe it is this guy. That shouldn't be a problem. It should still glue up just fine. And then one thing you definitely want to do is you want to clean up this loose stuff here. Just kind of, you can sand it or you can just come in and start plucking away with your X-Acto knife. Not too terrible. I mean, it was a heck of a deal. I got both figures for 20 bucks, and if you get some of those high-end ones, like H3 printing, I mean, they're 50 bucks for one guy, and I'm just not going to pay that. Sorry, I mean, they say they're great in that. I'm still not going to pay that. Here, I just got to clean up the fingers a little bit. Look a little zombie-ish looking. Just a matter of taking my time and going in, clean it up, make the separations. Not too hard. It takes a little detail and time. But yeah, I just cleaned it up. A lot of it just scratches off. Let me get these cleaned up and glued together, and then I will go down and put a primer coat on them. Okay, be right back. Alright guys, so I've cleaned up the bodies. I'm getting ready to super glue the head on here. One little trick somebody told me is if you put a little bit of water in there, but not dirty water, and then your glue, it adheres quicker. And I have done this numerous times, and it really does work. Now we're just going to put his head in there. Now I've gone with a guy that has the kind of smile because I want the teeth to all show. And one of my challenges is going to be this arm. Take a little bit of water, clean it up, and now get enough super glue on there. I use the Loctite. It just works for me. Other people swear by the other stuff. Like, you know what? I get the Loctite on sale. And then what you have to do is you have to hold it there. Super glue is the only thing that works with resin, and that can be the challenge half the time. You cannot use Tamiya cement. I need more super glue on this. Not making the contact, but it will. Yeah, the Tamiya glue will not work on this. Rubber cement don't work on it. I knew this was going to be a challenge because of the armpit missing. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Getting there. What I'm going to do is go to the more liquid. This one will definitely get in every little crease. And then come back. And just keeping pressure on it will definitely make it adhere. And now we'll go back, we'll go to this one. This one will be easier because we have the concave. I'm just more easier spreading. And then I will take, no, I don't want that arm. I think I want this arm. Because I want his arm on the steering wheel. Yep. Might not be the right arm. Nope, not that one. Ooh. Excuse me from dropping. Gotta be this one. And I gotta clean this up a little before I move on. Got a little bit of a lip there that's kind of in the way. This thing is really going down. There we go. And let's give a little blue. And now we should be good. And these seams we will fill in with putty. And that's what we will do. Or you can even actually take some of your gel. Super glue makes a great putty color. There's a product out there called black super glue that guys use. I haven't used it yet because this works just as well. Actually, not better. And I'll fill this one in. This really seems in. So there's the first guy. And what we will do is we'll let these dry, and then we will hit it with primer. And let me get the second guy done, and we will go from there. So guys, we're getting ready to primer the resin figures. I use the Vallejo black primer. I mix it 1-to-1 with Vallejo thinner, and then I will hit the resin figures with this, and need to get a glove because I have to hold a couple of them. And guys, if you're not using gloves, that'd be a good choice. So we'll take the first guy, make sure our brush is going, and then just lightly hit everywhere. And don't be afraid to do a few layers. And as you can see, he's just starting to turn that nice black primer. This just gives you a really good canvas to work on when you do your other colors, because I am one to airbrush my resin figures as much as I can, because I really feel you get a more cleaner color, a much profound color. I just, like this leather strap here for his gun, that will be painted the color of the coat when I do it, and then I'll come back with the brown leather for the strap. You can always just paint over everything. And I do the hands and the flesh areas with the primer because it will give us some great highlights. And I will show you some little tricks that I have learned to make certain features like the pant legs and stuff pop out, and that's just putting some dry brush color underneath, which makes things pop a little more. But I just try to get this evenly covered with primer. Just so the detail really does come out good. And I hope you guys can see that. Yeah. So this is a sign of dry tip. So what I do is I just take off my thing. There's the dry tip. Pull off that paint to get my flow going again on my primer. That'll happen when you see it not spraying anymore. That's when you know to check your tip. And it's just common, because it just dries out through the air, because I'm not giving it a huge blast. Okay, and there is the first guy. We'll hit the helmet a little more up here. So there's the first guy. And he is going to be the driver sitting in the Jeep like so. You can see that. And now this will be the guy that will be the gunner on the back. And he's going to be a fun one to do, because he's got a lot of great detail. Oops, got to put a little more primer in. Because he's got a grenade, and he's got the bandolier. I think of getting another dry tip. And, you know, that's not uncommon because it's 100 plus in my garage, even at nighttime. So I will take this off, take a look at it. Yes, I do have a dry tip. And now I should be good. So I just gotta make sure I get under the helmets, all the skin, all the little nooks and crannies with the primer. And, you know, don't fret about it if you don't get it all. You can always get it with a highlight brush. I mean, if you're just tuning into my channel, I'm just here to help you guys with some techniques that I have learned. I got back into modeling a year and a half ago after doing this when I was a teenager. And you know, this is the most relaxing thing for me to do. I'd rather do this than watch stupid TV. Granted, I will watch some movies and some shows on my tablet, but am I really watching them? Probably not. More listening to them, and definitely don't want to watch the news because that's just gone bonkers. The world is going bonkers, and you know, this is a nice little escape from the whole world. And I don't know, kind of like I have my bulldog next to me and my little Papillon, my Archer, my tank, and my wife does her crafts and I do mine. And you know what, I just love learning the new techniques. I did a few tanks over the last week, and I was really focused on, I really wanted to weather them really good because I've gotten my grandson into doing the Warhammer stuff, and I've gotten him excited about that, being able to weather and detail it. And you know, we did paint one guy up, and it came up pretty good. It's just a whole different world over there in that stuff, so I'm just helping them get the basics. So there's that guy. So, and I let the primer cure for 24 hours. So here's the holster for his 45, and I do the back too. It's funny, guys, I have that holster for my 45. Love it. The most comfortable holster to wear. And if you guys haven't gotten these alligator clips with the sticks, highly recommend it. Hobby Lobby, I think you get 20 of them, and you can buy a base that'll hold them. I use these things for everything, especially in the painting. But I mean, I'll use them as hold plastic parts together. And yeah, so there's that guy. I'm just doing these faces because, you know I'm going to use them on something else, or I know I can. And might as well already have them primed and ready to go. I kind of like this guy. He's got that Radar O'Reilly hat on. Looking pretty cool. The only thing I will do is I'll take the alligator clip and turn it, because I had to go to his neck. This was one of the trouble pieces I had. But now he is done. But look what the black primer does to bring out the depth on this figure. And when I get in there and start doing these points here, the cheeks and stuff, and then the eyes, it will look so good because it'll just give you the shadow that you're looking for. And you know what, I'm not an artist, but I've learned what I'm doing here. And I get excited when it comes out really good. So there we are with the priming, guys. I'll be back probably tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I'll be back when I go into the painting and